So what we're looking at right here is the supply duct for our central air conditioning system. What it's doing is, here is your ceiling. It's drawing air in, it's being sucked in and brought to your air handler, where it's then passed by the cooling coils, cooled down, and then returned to your air. So there's a cycle within your house where the air comes in through here, chilled down right through there, and then passed back into your house. Now, knowing this, when we look at this, we might notice two very important issues, which make this duct honestly just a poorly constructed duct. The first problem is that this duct is not sealed, and the second problem is that the duct isn't insulated. And so what that means, one at a time, is first of all, the duct isn't sealed at all. Now, whenever you assemble a duct, when you're building a house, what you do is it comes as these individual tubes that then get fastened together right here, these joints, just like you would put together Legos. The problem with that is that these are just loose mechanical fittings, and these seams right here are not airtight. And since this is the supply duct, there is negative pressure within this duct, which means that air is being sucked in through these seams before it gets to your air handler. And you want your air to be sucked in from your house. You don't want the air to come in from here. If the air is leaking in from here, that means you're contaminating your air with air that's much hotter than what it needs to be, and also air that it's a lot dustier. And so what we're going to do, and what I've already begun doing with this duct, is all you have to do is you go down to Home Depot, and you grab what is called air duct mastic, and it's just this gluey, caulky compound, and it just gets applied on with a paintbrush. What that does is it seals up all those gaps, and it prevents the air from being infiltrated, dusty, hot air from being infiltrated into your air system. Now, the second problem with this duct is that it's not insulated, right? We normally think of supply ducts being insulated, or return ducts being insulated, but supply ducts are going to want to be insulated as well, because you're drawing air down here that's, say, 73, 74 degrees from your house, and then you're cooling it down to well below that. But before it reaches the AC unit, it's being heated up here in this attic, which this attic is excessively hot. So whenever your ambient air gets warmed up to above room temperature and then cooled back down, that's just wasted energy. You don't want that. So after we seal up these ducts, what we're going to do is we're going to go down, we're going to grab some fiberglass insulation. It's foil backed, and it just wraps around here, and it's sealed through with a foil tape. And what that's going to do is it's going to give these ducts a insulative value of R6, and that's going to save us a lot of money down the line whenever we're paying less money. Remember that according to the Department of Energy, the average household is using up about 30% of its electricity bill just on heating and cooling. So every penny we can pinch here really, really counts.